Top 10 Most Rare Old Pickup Trucks of All Time. When people talk about rare pickups, most imagine old rusty trucks abandoned behind barns. But for me, deep within American automotive history are machines that defy everything we thought we knew about pickups. These aren't just workhorses, they're engineering experiments, bold marketing risks, and sometimes pure automotive madness. I'm talking about turbocharged street rockets, rotary-powered oddballs, bizarre convertibles, and luxury trucks that never made sense on paper. Today, I'm taking you on a journey through 10 of the rarest and weirdest pickup trucks ever built. We'll explore full specs production numbers, engine details, and the incredible stories that most people have never heard. Let's dive into the secrets that only true car enthusiasts know. What you're about to see isn't your typical truck list. This is the hidden world of forgotten pickups. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share it with your fellow gearheads. (1970 to 1971) Dodge Dude. In the early 1970s, Dodge wasn't content letting Ford and Chevy have all the fun with flashy youth-oriented pickups. Enter the Dodge Dude, a bold, funky special edition that blended muscle car flair with classic truck utility. Built as a limited variant of the D100, Dodge produced roughly 1,500 units between 1970 and 1971, making it extremely rare even back then. What made the Dude stand out were its vibrant paint options like lime green, plum, crazy purple, and bright yellow, all complemented by bold Dude side stripes, and a rear quarter panel decal that screamed 1970s swagger. Under the hood, buyers could choose between the reliable 318 cubic inch V8 making 230 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque, or step up to the more muscular 383 cubic inch V8 pumping out 335 horsepower and a hefty 425 pound-feet of torque. Paired with either a 3-speed manual or torque-flight automatic, this 4,000-pound machine could cruise comfortably at highway speeds, topping out around 110 miles per hour. To target younger buyers, Dodge even hired TV star Don Knotts for their marketing campaign, hoping his comedic charm would attract attention. Today, spotting an original Dude is like finding buried treasure, as most have vanished or been modified beyond recognition. 1955 to 1958 Chevrolet Cameo Carrier. When Chevrolet introduced the Cameo Carrier in 1955, they weren't just building a truck, they were redefining what a pickup could be. At a time when most pickups were strictly utilitarian, the Cameo dared to blur the line between workhorse and show car. Over its 4-year run, Chevrolet produced around 10,320 units, making it one of the earliest luxury pickups and highly collectible today. The Cameo featured fiberglass rear fenders seamlessly integrated with the cab, two-tone paint jobs, chrome trim, and white wall tires, unheard-of features on trucks of the era. Inside, it offered plush seats, upscale dashboard accents, and amenities usually reserved for sedans. Power came from a 265 cubic inch V8, producing 162 horsepower at launch, which later upgraded to a 283 cubic inch V8, making up to 185 horsepower, backed by either a 3-speed manual or Powerglide automatic. Weighing around 3,700 pounds, the Cameo could cruise comfortably, but speed wasn't its mission. Style was. The price tag pushed it out of reach for many working-class buyers, but it laid the foundation for the luxury pickups we see dominating today's market. Spotting a fully restored Cameo at a car show still turns heads like few trucks can. 1976 to 1983, Jeep Gladiator Honcho. If the regular Jeep Gladiator was built to haul and crawl, the Honcho was built to make a statement while doing it. Introduced as part of Jeep's Honcho appearance package, this bold variant ran from 1976 to 1983 and stood out with oversized side decals, color-matched flares, roll bars, wide track axles, and flashy brush guards. Though exact production numbers are debated, it's estimated that around 1,200 to 1,500 Honchos were produced annually, making surviving examples quite rare today. Under the hood sat AMC's robust 360 cubic inch V8, churning out 195 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque, mated to either a 3-speed automatic or manual gearbox. Weighing around 4,100 pounds, this trail-ready beast came equipped with Jeep's legendary Quadra-Track full-time 4-wheel drive system, wide axles, and off-road suspension that made it a factory-built adventure rig straight off the showroom floor. With bold colors like sunshine yellow and copper-brown metallic, the Honcho looked like something out of a 1970s action movie set. For kids who grew up seeing one parked at a high school football game or tearing up backwoods trails, the Honcho became an unforgettable icon of Jeep's daring spirit. Today, pristine Honchos command serious respect and serious prices. 1989 to 1991, Dodge Dakota Sport Convertible. When Dodge introduced the Dakota Sport Convertible in 1989, they created one of the most bizarre and unexpected pickups ever offered by an American manufacturer. Only 3,759 units were built over its 3-year run, instantly making it one of the rarest factory-built convertibles in truck history. Based on the mid-size Dakota, this open-air oddball offered buyers a fully power-operated soft top, allowing drivers to enjoy wind in your hair, cruising with full pickup practicality, a concept that baffled as much as it intrigued. Under the hood, buyers could select from a 2.5-liter inline 4 producing 99 horsepower, or the stronger 3.9-liter V6 delivering 125 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque, paired to either a 5-speed manual or 4-speed automatic transmission. With a curb weight of around 3,300 pounds, the Dakota Convertible wasn't built for speed, but it delivered a fun, unique driving experience that fit perfectly into the carefree late 80s vibe. Marketing materials leaned heavily into California beach culture, with surfboards, sunsets, and palm trees, but in reality, it never found a big audience. Today, surviving Dakota convertibles are unicorns at car shows, strange, collectible, and undeniably cool for those who appreciate late 80s automotive experimentation. (1991) GMC Syclone. In 1991, GMC shocked the world by releasing a pickup that could embarrass supercars off the line. The Syclone was a compact truck with monstrous performance hidden under a clean, blacked-out exterior. Only 2,995 units were ever produced, making it one of the rarest and most legendary muscle trucks in history. Power came from a turbocharged 4.3-liter V6 pushing 280 horsepower and a stump pulling 350 pound-feet of torque, mated exclusively to a 4-speed automatic transmission. But what made the Syclone truly outrageous was its full-time all-wheel drive system and sport-tuned suspension, allowing it to rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.3 seconds and run the quarter-mile in 13.4 seconds quicker than a Ferrari 348 of the same era. With a curb weight around 3,500 pounds, this small pickup handled like no other truck before or since. The Syclone wasn't built for hauling mulch or towing trailers. It was a street-legal dragster disguised as a compact pickup. Its subdued all-black appearance only added to the mystique, making it a favorite among collectors and turbo enthusiasts. Today, pristine examples are highly sought after and command serious auction prices. (2002) Lincoln Blackwood. When Lincoln entered the pickup market with the Blackwood in 2002, they aimed to redefine luxury trucks, but ended up creating one of the rarest and most unusual pickups ever sold. Built on the Ford F-150 platform, only 3,356 Blackwoods were produced, making it an instant collector's item today. Under the hood sat a 5.4-liter DOHC V8, delivering 300 horsepower and 355 pound-feet of torque, paired to a 4-speed automatic transmission. Weighing around 5,500 pounds, the Blackwood offered smooth performance but limited practicality. What truly set it apart was its cargo area. Instead of a standard open bed, it featured a fully carpeted power-latching trunk with a stainless steel floor and a permanently sealed hard tonneau cover. This design made it nearly useless for traditional truck duties, but perfect for high-end weekend cruising. The interior featured premium leather real wood trim and high-tech digital displays rarely seen in trucks at the time. Priced at around $52,000 new, roughly $85,000 today, most buyers balked at its limited utility, and sales flopped. However, for those few who bought one, it remains one of the most distinctive and conversation-starting luxury trucks ever built. (1990 to 1993) Chevrolet 454 SS. In the early 1990s, Chevrolet took a bold step by stuffing serious muscle into its C1500 pickup, creating the legendary 454 SS. Built from 1990 to 1993, only 16,953 units were produced, and today, clean examples have become highly desirable among muscle truck collectors. At its heart was a 7.4-liter 454 cubic inch big block V8, pumping out 230 horsepower and a monstrous 385 pound-feet of torque, paired exclusively with the heavy-duty 3-speed turbo-hydromatic 400 automatic transmission. With a curb weight of around 4,400 pounds, this full-size rear-wheel drive pickup could sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 7.1 seconds and cover the quarter mile in about 15.6 seconds. Impressive for a truck of its size. The 454 SS came with a lowered suspension, beefed-up sway bars, performance shocks, and quick ratio steering, making it surprisingly nimble on the street. Its aggressive stance was matched by a simple but striking appearance: jet black paint, red interior, and bold 454 SS badging. While it wasn't built for hauling heavy loads, it was designed for pure street domination. Today, the 454 SS remains a cult favorite, representing one of the last true factory-built muscle trucks of its era. (1978 to 1987) Subaru BRAT. In the late 1970s, Subaru took an entirely different approach to the pickup market with the BRAT, short for Bi-Drive Recreational All-Terrain Transporter. Produced between 1978 and 1987, the BRAT wasn't just rare, it was downright strange. Its most bizarre feature, rear-facing jump seats mounted directly in the bed. This odd design wasn't for fun, it was a clever loophole to avoid the U.S. 25% chicken tax on imported trucks by classifying the BRAT as a passenger vehicle. Powered by a 1.8-liter Boxer 4 engine producing a modest 73 horsepower and paired to a 4-speed later 5-speed manual transmission. The BRAT weighed around 2,400 pounds. Though not fast, it offered genuine 4-wheel drive capability, including a low-range transfer case that made it surprisingly capable off-road. Its compact size, quirky looks, and rugged charm earned it a cult following, particularly among surfers and outdoorsy drivers who wanted something different. The BRAT's distinctive profile with its T-top roof, integrated roll bar, and signature plastic bed seats makes it instantly recognizable even today. Despite relatively high global production, very few BRATs survived the abuse of off-road fun and daily driving. Today, finding a clean, rust-free BRAT is a rare sight and an instant conversation starter at any car show. 1970s Datsun 620 Le Hustler. During the fuel crises of the 1970s, small, efficient pickups like the Datsun 620 became highly desirable alternatives to the full-size American trucks. But among the many 620 models, the Le Hustler trim stood out as one of the rarest and most stylish variants ever offered. Built for a limited run during the mid-1970s, exact production numbers are unknown, but surviving examples are extremely scarce today. Under the hood sat a 1.8-liter L18 inline-4 engine producing 97 horsepower and 101 pound-feet of torque, paired to a 4-speed manual transmission. Weighing just around 2,500 pounds, the Le Hustler was nimble, efficient, and surprisingly fun to drive, especially in urban environments where tight parking and great fuel economy mattered most. What made the Le Hustler special was its unique appearance, bright sport stripes, special chrome wheels, and exclusive badging that gave this compact hauler a sporty edge. It was especially popular with younger buyers, college students, artists, and anyone who needed a cheap but stylish workhorse. While the Datsun 620 became an iconic import truck overall, the Le Hustler remains a near-mythical variant, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for clean original survivors. (1974 to 1977) Mazda rotary pickup. Mazda broke all the rules when they introduced the world's first and only rotary-powered pickup, the Mazda rotary pickup known as the REPU. Produced from 1974 to 1977, fewer than 15,000 units were ever sold in the U.S., making it one of the most unique and rare pickups of its time. At its heart was the high-revving 1.3-liter 13B rotary engine, delivering 110 horsepower and 117 pound-feet of torque. While those numbers seem modest on paper, the REPU's lightweight design, around 2,800 pounds, and smooth high RPM power band gave it a driving experience more like a sports car than a traditional truck. Mated to a 4-speed manual transmission and featuring front disc brakes and a limited slip rear differential, it was shockingly nimble for a pickup. The rotary engine's distinct high-pitched whine made every drive memorable. However, its poor fuel economy emissions challenges and high maintenance needs limited its mainstream appeal, especially during the fuel crisis era. But for true rotary enthusiasts, the REPU became an instant cult classic. Today, finding an original REPU in good condition is nearly impossible. Its combination of rarity, uniqueness, and wild engineering make it one of the most sought-after oddballs in pickup history. And there you have it. I've just walked you through 10 of the rarest, strangest, and most fascinating pickup trucks ever built. These machines weren't just transportation. They were bold experiments, engineering risks, and a glimpse into an era when automakers dared to try something different. Some were ahead of their time, some were complete oddballs, but all of them have become true collector legends today. Which one surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video if you love uncovering forgotten automotive history. I'll see you in the next deep dive.